All right, as we continue our coverage of Attorney General Barr's commitment to review all the FBI, DOJ conduct in the Russia probe, we always make the distinction, not rank and file. Not at all. I have an FBI flag pin here. In solidarity with the 99.9%, it is the world's premier law enforcement agency, by far. Joining us now, Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman, Senator Lindsey Graham. Senator, I went through it all. You heard the Attorney General today. Right. We've already known a lot of this, but now it's all coming out.
Right. Well, so, what did the Attorney General say today? He's going to look at how all this got started. There's no doubt they were spying on Trump's people in campaign. The question was it lawful? The Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act allows you to follow around people you think are working with a foreign government. Counterintelligence investigation, by very definition, is surveilling people that you think are spying. So the question was it lawful?
Well, was it? No.
Well, we'll see. I tell you this, if the warrant was based on the dossier, that wasn't lawful. Well, and I don't know why they did not tell Trump about people on his campaign working for Russia, if they really believe that.
I actually read something. I know there's something that exists. It's called the Graham memo.
Yeah.
Might be somebody you know in there. And in that, the bulk of information for the FISA application was, in fact, Hillary Clinton's bought and paid for Russian dossier. When they presented it to the FISA court, they never told the court she paid for it. They never told the court it was unverified. And by the way, we now know unverifiable because Steele doesn't stand by his own dossier. And so they never verified it. And they denied Carter Page's constitutional rights by committing a fraud on the court. Is there anything wrong with what I just said?
Well, what you said and what we can prove are two different things. I believe that the dossier is unverified to this day. I have a reason to believe it was the main reason the warrant was issued. I believe the court was never told it was paid for by a political party and that the person prepared it hated Trump. I believe that the counterintelligence investigation is questionable at best, and I still don't know why they would not tell Trump, hey, a couple of people in your campaign may be working with the Russians, like they told Feinstein about somebody on in her office working with the Chinese. None of this adds up. Barr is going to look at it. I'm going to look at it. Horowitz is going to look at it. Can I make one point about obstruction of justice?
Yeah.
The Mueller team charged a lot of people with crimes. He has the ability to charge people with crimes. He chose not to charge Trump for a reason. He didn't think he could prove a crime. So Mueller charges a bunch of people with crimes. He gets some convictions. He chose not to charge President Trump with obstruction for a reason. Not enough evidence.
The general counsel, meaning the top lawyer at the FBI under Comey, believed Hillary should have been indicted. I think that investigation needs to begin anew now that we know the players, their political biases, and also the fact that it's real. We know there were classified materials. We know it's illegal. And then if Democrats care about obstruction, look at Hillary's email servers, subpoenaed emails. Here's the thing, though. It can't be verified. As a matter of fact, most of it's been debunked in terms of the dossier. And the reason it can't be verified is because the author, he won't even stand by his own dossier when he was put under oath in an interrogatory in Great Britain. So we know that was false. And Comey, signed the first warrant application in October of 2016, went to Trump Tower in January of 2017, then President-elect Trump, and said he said it's not verified but salacious. So did Comey lie to Trump then, or did he lie on the FISA application? But he lied on one of those occasions.
Well, the point is that we're going to look at all this and put it on the record for history's sake and try to deter other people from doing this. So if, in fact, the dossier is unverified to this day, which I believe, how could you use it to get a warrant against an American citizen 4 times? If you really told Trump, here it is, we can't verify it, why would you use the same document before a court to say, we believe it's accurate enough to get a warrant? If you really believe that Trump's campaign was being infiltrated by Russians, why didn't you tell him so he could do something about it? And how could Clinton get away with all of this and not have anything, no charges at all, when the average person would probably be in jail now? I think it has a lot to do about a political bias.
Andrew McCabe, no dossier, no FISA warrant. Their words, not mine. Last thing. Yeah. Huge day the one man that was on the world stage for many years alone, identifying evil in our time, was the Churchillian figure of Prime Minister Netanyahu. He won a big victory yesterday.
He's beyond Churchill now. He's a legend and great outcome for the United States. Bibi is the most reliable partner for the United States in the world, a strong man in a tough neighborhood. I'm glad he won. God bless him. Look forward to working with him.
And now with Trump as the biggest supporter of Israel in modern times, Jerusalem, the Golan Heights, the world's a safer place. Thank you, Senator.
Bad day for the Ayatollah. Bad day for the Ayatollah.
I'm so sad to hear that.
Yeah, you'll get over it.